The shyest girl in school became a legend by exposing our principal's embezzlement scheme. Maya Santos never spoke above a whisper until the day she stood up at the senior assembly and destroyed our principal's career with a PowerPoint presentation. Nobody saw it coming. Maya was the girl who ate lunch alone in the library, turned beet red when teachers called on her, and had maybe said 50 words total in 4 years of high school. It started with the fundraiser money going missing. Our class had raised $8,000 for new band instruments through car washes and bake sales. Principal Wilson announced that due to budget constraints, the money would be redirected to essential administrative costs. What does that even mean? My friend Jake whispered. During the announcement, Maya was sitting 2 seats over taking notes like always, but something was different about her expression. Instead of her usual vacant stare, her eyes were sharp, focused. The next week, more money disappeared. The drama club's $3,000 for costumes, the debate team's tournament fees, all redirected to mysterious administrative needs. Teachers started grumbling. Parents asked questions at PTA meetings. Wilson kept giving vague answers about fiscal responsibility and difficult decisions. Meanwhile, Maya had started staying after school. I'd see her in the computer lab typing furiously, printing documents. When I asked what she was working on, she just shook her head and kept working. 3 weeks later, Maya did something unprecedented. She requested time to speak at the senior assembly. Maya Santos wants to address the class? Wilson looked confused, reading her name off the list. We all turned to stare. Maya sat in the back row, pale but determined, clutching a USB drive. I have something important to share, she said, her voice barely carrying to the front row. Wilson looked annoyed, but waved her forward. Make it quick, Miss Santos. Maya walked to the podium with a laptop bag. Her hands were shaking as she connected her computer to the projector. For 4 years, I've watched all of you work so hard, she began, her voice getting stronger. Fundraising, organizing, trying to make our school better. The first slide appeared. Where did our money dispersed go? Wilson stood up. Miss Santos, this is highly inappropriate. Sit down, Maya said firmly. The entire auditorium gasped. Choir Maya Santos had just ordered our principal to sit down. Her next slide showed bank records. Wilson's personal bank account, with deposits matching exactly the amounts from our missing fundraisers. I've been tracking every dollar for 3 months, Maya continued, her voice now clear and confident. Cross-referencing school budget reports with bank records I obtained through Freedom of Information requests. More slides. Rented seats for Wilson's new car purchased 2 days after the band fundraiser disappeared. His expensive vacation booked with money meant for new textbooks. Wilson was frantically trying to cut the power to the projector, Maya calmly continued. He's stolen over $47,000 from student activities in the past 2 years. I've documented everything and already sent copies to the school board, the district attorney, and the local newspaper. The auditorium erupted. Science were on their feet, cheering. Freighter were pulling out their phones. Recording. Wilson lunged for Maya's laptop. You little don't touch her, Jake shouted, jumping on stage with half the football team behind him. Maya stood her ground, calmly saving her presentation to another USB drive. The FBI Financial Crimes Unit is very interested in your filing patterns, Mr. Wilson. 2 hours later, Wilson was led away in handcuffs. The story made national news. Quiet Fard exposes principal's fraud with forensic accounting. Maya gave interviews like a seasoned professional, explaining how she taught herself forensic accounting through YouTube videos and library books. I couldn't speak up about little things, she told the reporters, but this was stealing from my friends. That was worth finding my voice. She got full scholarships to 6 different colleges for her investigative work. The new principal had her speech framed in the main office.